Hello, welcome back to Loos Harlock.
They just randomly start singing Mirror on the Wall. It doesn't make any sense. No, there are legitimately people that are NPCs. Have you had any experience with that? Like just people you... Like,
I don't really know what that means.
Altercations of what a person acts in a way that just is not human.
Why are there so many fucking assholes revving their cars outside?
You know, you work at a gas station, you probably get a lot of those with, like, you know...
Fuck.
Like homeless people, you know, usually are kind of like that. Like, just let me NPC in real life.
Place in New York City. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, we made it to Central Park.
This guy's just streaming, and then someone comes up and starts talking to him.
Cool.
It's the end of the world and people buy toilet paper. I guess they plan to shit themselves to death.
Says that while walking past someone. Like, no, they don't act human. That's not a human thing to do. Jesus. We made it. Just to get our ass beat.
Yeah.
So you've not, like... Okay, have you had a weird conversation with a random stranger?
Yeah, of course.
Any you want to talk about?
Nothing I remember.
Her pussy cold?
I hope
Or do we
so.
still got some warmth to it? Wait, what do you mean you hope so? You like that shit cold?
I just need to experience this.
Put an ice cube then. Put an ice cube before you go in. Alright. Any
Fuck.
conversations you got?
No, I said I don't remember any.
Man. They could have given us a Frozen effect. What about you with school?
Fuck.
The same thing as me?
Pretty much, yeah. Oh, I'm gonna save that super potion, bro. That shit looks clutchers.
As much as British people want to think every school in the US gets shot up, we have not had a shooting happen.
I think we might have talked about this before, but like I had like legit like a floor plan of what I would do in the event of like that happening, because it's like it sucks that that's like real, like that's like a thing that can happen.
Well, I mean,
not that it
college
will.
campuses are
No. In high school.
I know, but
Not now.
college campuses are much bigger. If you hear a shooting, you just walk away.
Yeah, pretty much.
You can just walk out. If the teacher tells you to stay, no. I ain't waiting.
Wait. Did I already get the key from this area?
I think I've only had like... I've only daydreamed and stuff about like how I would stop the shooter. I never really came up with the plan of like escaping or stopping one.
No, I would never bother stopping a shooter.
I would just be like, okay, if I'm in a classroom and the shooter starts trying to open the door, I'm grabbing a chair and chucking it at him. Like I feel like I have the strength to throw a chair hard enough to affect them.
Oh, are you saying like if you're in the class of the shooter? Yeah.
No, not like they start shooting in the classroom, but like let's say they're outside the door and they're trying to get in, and he somehow gets in, right? I'm throwing a chair at him. I'm doing something to him. I'm standing behind a door, ready to just like, I'm just gonna close the door really hard on his hand. I don't know. I feel like there's like, I just think it'd be cool. Like everyone has that like sort of like daydream fantasy of like saving the day and like getting popular because of it, right? Obviously, I'd probably just get shot, but
well, that's the thing.
I feel like I could tank it.
That's the thing though, is that like, you know, with anything of that kind of sort, it's just that, you know, it really is that like there is no saving. There is no like hero at the end of the day. Like there's nothing like that. It's just that like, especially if you're in a situation where you are in the classroom that like is unfortunately that's gonna happen to, like there's nothing you can do. It's just like
there are some heroes to these in these stories. Like I forgot. I don't know specifics, but there's like, the guards that like. There was like one. There's like a video of like a kid walking with a shotgun, and a teacher sees him and like, like talks to him and like holds the gun down, and then like talks him out of shooting, like starting the shooting. And like I think that's a hero right there. I don't know the specific story, but like to have the balls to walk up to someone holding a shotgun like that and to stop it, that's kind of crazy.
It takes balls that I do not have. I would like.
Why do we not have metal detectors at school?
Because I'm sure there's some gun rights activist assholes that would oppose it for whatever fucking stupid reason.
No one walks around with guns and like not like open carry like in the U.S. and therefore not allowed in school. Not the U.S. I didn't mean the U.S. I mean California.
Well, that's the thing.
We still have people with guns, right? But like, they're not crazy like the Texas people.
Texas are a different breed.
Maybe up there in like Huntington Beach, because there's a lot of racist people up there. But there was barely like, I don't think we had a kid with a gun at any of our schools.
I knew a few. Like, who had them with them? No, but like I know a few who owned them.
Okay,
yeah.
like owning them is different from having them on them.
Well, you can't have one on you in California at least.
That's what I'm saying. But it's still like, what if a kid just put in his backpack and then walked to school? They could easily just bring it in and start shooting the place up. There's no stopping. We talked about
this on another Castlevania episode. Yeah, it's really fucking easy to just like sneak anything into school.
Like, I don't like. I think the hard part would be just like, you have a lot of people walking to school at the same time from different like openings and all that. So I guess it'd be kind of hard to like stop every single one of them and like check them.
Hello, sir.
Have those checks, like the backpack checks, ever caught anyone?
I don't think I ever participated in any of them.
I participated once and
produces a critical hit once in a while.
Okay,
sure. Medicine that recovers hearts. I don't really need that.
The zircon. Yeah. What does that do for us?
I don't know.
Do we just sell it? I don't feel the need to have the zircon.
I guess we need these.
I mean, yeah.
Do we need this? I mean, I'll sell one of them.
I don't really like, maybe the final boss we could use.
Yeah, like I don't know. There isn't like much that I like thought like we could actually do with it. Definitely need one of these.
We did have a donkey on the loose. Was it a donkey?
It was indeed a donkey.
We did have. Oh no, wasn't it alpaca?
Alpaca, donkey.
They were all on the loose. Stupid fucking thing I could punch. They're the same thing. Alpaca, donkey, I can punch them in the face. All the same. Horses are another thing though.
Horses are.
I'm not messing with the horse.
Horses are just not gonna do that. Hold on. Have I told this story before?
No, you haven't. I don't know, maybe. Told stories?
Censor the name, Larry. The story?
What's the story?
When he held, I guess I'll just tell the story. Sorry if I've already said this before. He held
a knife up to...
So, it was after a school shooting. I can't recall which one.
Yeah, I think I remember now.
Have I told it on the show?
No. But I remember you telling me, like, we were just, yeah. Nutcases. I mean, like, come on.
It was after a school shooting, right? So, like...
Right after... No, this was, like, after, like, a bunch, right?
Yeah, it was, like... But there was, like, after, like, one big one that had happened.
Wow. I don't remember the certain...
Yeah, unfortunately, places. I don't remember which one it was. But, they held essentially like a little rally, just like spread awareness, I guess, or whatever. The point. And like kind of, I think it was kind of like also a pseudo memorial.
And then like maybe like kind of calm tension.
Yeah, it was because like
Show that like we're like we're trying to like
we're united. We're like we're together.
Yeah.
So it was a little deal, right? But
there's some people.
There was this guy who not where I'm headed. There's this guy who. Do you want to play a little bit while I tell the story?
Sure. You just have to get to the bottom left.
Yeah, that door. We have the key.
Where
now.
do we start?
Whoa.
Hold on there. Okay, easy.
Not that door.
Yeah. Whoa. Who are these fellas?
So he used to like kind of hang out with our group. He was like friends with some of the kids in our group, and they were like in a club or whatever. I was never the biggest fan of him. I thought he was kind of a dick, and he was really shitty towards women. So automatically,
and
not a good person. And he also was a very let's say very heavy Trump supporter, which, you know, nothing wrong with supporting your politics. That's fine, but there's a difference between a Republican and a Trump supporter, I feel.
Yeah.
Let's just put it like that.
Some might like a Republican is just someone that, like, you know, has some of those beliefs. Trump supporter is an asshole who goes around yelling, "Oh, this is America. America's the greatest of all time. Well, I love my guns. I need my guns everywhere."
And he, at this rally, after a school shooting,
Trump, the greatest person of all time. I think that's the worst thing. That these people actually believe he's the best of all time. What did he do?
not much.
All right, just continue.
Remind you that this is go through that door.
He was
reminder that this is after a school shooting.
Also, he created a club on his own, specifically Turning Point USA. He created that, right?
Yeah.
Specifically to like gather a bunch of Republicans together, which
a few of our friends in high school were, which, you know, not bad. Not bad. I think this is a save room. You might want to go in there just in case. I like saving as much as I can.
Nothing wrong with that, but when you're in a school when you're in a school that's predominantly Mexican,
yeah.
Why would you?
Well, I wouldn't say Mexican, predominantly Latino.
Well, I mean, like, most of those are like, you know, Mexican students, right? You know, because we're right next to Mexico.
I would say for PC purposes, we'll just keep it Latino.
All right. I don't know why it's not PC to say that our school was predominantly okay.
Because it kind of wasn't.
All right.
I knew a lot of people who were Salvadorian or Guatemalan, and it was a bigger majority than you think.
They didn't really like when they handed out the flyers telling us our demographic. They didn't really separate Latinos, the Latin community. It was just all under one kind of blanket.
I mean, you can go through there. It's just, yeah, I guess go through there. The save room. Yeah. I'll just finish up the story and then we'll save and we'll be done. So he, again, preface this because it is very important. Right after a school shooting, decides, yeah, you know what I'm gonna do at a rally? I think that's it. I'm gonna hold a "Don't Tread on Me" flag, which is essentially like, if you aren't aware, it's essentially like, it's essentially like don't
take away my gun.
Yeah, basically that's like what it's like come to symbolize at this point, and it's that's no good.
Especially
after school shooting and
for a school shooting, it's kind of tone deaf. It's the right word.
And then people started like yelling him and stuff, and he was just kind of like all like smug.
Didn't he put a bunch of American flags on the floor and they had to take it down? Or was that another thing?
That was another thing.
Okay.
So, what they did is they literally like all start yelling him or whatever, and then like I walk up to him and I don't fucking remember what I said at this point. Like, I walk up to him and I threaten him or whatever, and then I like walk away. And it was just like, I was very close to fucking like punching the shit out of him. Like, just absolutely beating the shit out of him, and I don't think anybody would have cared.
Such a shitty thing to do.
Don't be shitty. It's just good advice for life, I think. Hopefully next time we have some lighter topics to talk about. If not, we just go and have a massive execution live on camera where we execute Leon. I mean, we've done it a few times already, but like we'll do it more.
We'll do it as much as we possibly can. We'll have more gay stories about him. With Sonic. Maybe some Tails. That story was surprisingly well written.